Check the board. Run the score. Hit his crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Kalshi got smoke, Polymarket got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet, got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Won the score. Hit his crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? They got the spark. Coma cut noise. Red break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Coma brag. gmPM.
gmPM, what up, yo? Let's go.
What up?
What up, baby? What's good? Welcome, everybody, to the gmPM live stream. Fresh off of a World Cup finale, and boy, do we have numbers to go over with you, predictions to go over with you, who made money, who lost money, so much cracking, especially since the last episode. Coma, what is good, my boy?
Everything is good. I mean, did you watch the game?
Bro,
What did you think of it?
I mean, listen, I was watching the game. I'm at my sister's place, right? Like, so it's a bunch of like normies that are like Americans that are watching the game. And like my nephew, like youngins are like, this is boring, 90 minutes. And like Argentina doesn't have a single shot on goal. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's kind of like, I thought it was an amazing game. I thought the goalkeeper for Argentina was freaking, I mean, I hate him because he made me lose money. But you know, preventing my goals from going in. But overall, the game was phenomenal, bro. Spain is just top notch, dude. Like we said, I mean, I think we called this last week on gmPM. It was Spain is just they just look unbeatable, bro. Unbeatable.
Yeah. We talked about this last week, and luckily, I made money. I made a post about it. Obviously, you know, you don't read my messages, so you just went.
Bro, I was soaking in my
own
losses.
Decided to go solo on your own. I respect it. You know, a man's got to go his own path, not listen to the boys,
bro.
and just you know learn from his mistakes.
Oh my god, bro! I thought, bro, because like my whole thing is like I don't usually put anything on like the match beforehand unless I'm really, and like I knew Spain was gonna win, so I should have at least played Spain to win. You know what I'm saying? In full time, whatever. Like not even just in regular time, but like in full time. Like I should have at least done that. But I think I think I was a little bit greedy yesterday. I was a little bit greedy. I'm like, I watched the opening of the game and I'm like, okay, like these guys are like, they're attacking early. Like there's going to be some goals here, you know? So I got a little trigger happy, and you know, like over 1.5 and over. I didn't go heavy on over 2.5, but like, oh my god,
Heavier on the
killing.
1.5, I assume.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's a trap that I fell for a lot. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Especially when you're like watching the game, you're understanding, you're getting like the vibe, you're understanding the game flow. Something good is gonna happen, you think, and then it doesn't actually happen, and then next thing you know, you're layering things in, and then you're like, wait, how much did I put on
Ugh.
this game? And then yeah, and then they all lose, and you're just kind of like, crap, what did I just do?
Yeah.
So no,
Ugh.
I totally get it. It
Yeah,
happens.
it was tough. It was tough. What did you because I was literally just spending some time with family yesterday. It was just been kind of family weekend. What congrats on the win, number one. Like, what did you do? I
Yes.
saw one slip this morning, Spain to win. You put 2 grand down, ended up taking home like 3,300. Anything? Did you do anything else? Ladder or anything else?
No, actually, kind of similar to you. I had to meet up with some friends, so weirdly enough, I guess none of them enjoy watching soccer. So it was like a triple date with the wives and stuff, where we went to Korean barbecue. So literally, I don't know if you were reading the chat, but I was eating Korean barbecue, and I was not even like seeing all I had was like a notification score thing, and I saw that like Spain scored, which was great, and then like 10 minutes later, I saw that it was 0-0 again. I was like, what the hell just happened? And then later again, it was 1-0. But luckily, the workers at the Korean barbecue place were watching the game, so I could hear them cheering whenever a goal happened, and it looked like
Yeah.
they were rooting for Spain. So I kind of already knew kind of like a play-by-play of what was happening unintentionally. So yeah, nothing like making money when you're not even watching the game. It was pretty nice. Yeah.
Nice, bro. Yeah, congrats, obviously, like on the win. But listen, the game itself, bro. That goalie, the Argentinian goalie, was what? It was crazy, man. It was absolutely crazy, dude. He was stopping. I mean, look,
He has
I
a
get
broken
it
hand too, or something, or like a
for
broken
real.
finger. Yeah, he had a broken finger or something.
I mean, that just makes the story that much better, right? Like it was.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
But
crazy.
I think I
Yeah,
looked at the stats. It was like 20 shots and 12 shots on goal, and then Argentina had 0 shots on goal. And like expected goals for Spain was 2.29, Argentina was 0.22. So yeah. No.
womp
I
womp.
I I get the Messi effect, and this is kind of similar to, like putting money on whatever team, like the Lakers, because LeBron James is playing, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah,
But again, we talked about this last week where if you watch Spain, they play like a club team. Like you see how they pass the ball. They just know where the other player is gonna be. You can't play hero ball and expect to win the World Cup, and
yeah.
do that.
That's kind of what I was expecting Spain. Like I was really pissed when they called off that first goal. I was like, oh my god. I was like, this because like you expect like we kind of got lulled into like not even lulled. We kind of got like I don't know, like everyone kind of fell under this Messi spell in a way where it's like the last two games that we watched, it was like, okay, if Spain scores, like that's it. That's when Argentina is going to turn it on. And it's like, when is Spain going to score? Like just
Mhm.
put the ball in the net. You know what I mean? So like we can really see a game because usually when one team scores, then it's like, all right, cool. Now like the other teams like the teams realize like I'm not going to sit back and relax, and the other team's like we got to start pressing forward and
Yep.
start pushing. You know what I mean? So and you saw that right, like when they scored in the 106th minute, you saw then all of a sudden like Argentina didn't even touch the ball for like the overtime periods, like almost at all. But the second they scored, all of a sudden it's Argentina attacking with 10 men nonetheless, right? Like after the red card. So I don't know.
I mean,
I
your
got
play
lulled.
still would have lost, unfortunately, because
Agreed.
it's usually the over 1.5 on the 90-minute. But yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Like the
Yeah.
game state changes once a goal scored. But yeah, it never happened. And then I don't know, people always say I'm just very lucky, but I guess I was lucky that I did to win the actual
Yeah.
the World Cup and not the 90 minutes. Like in moments like this, I feel like you just can't be greedy. You gotta play it smart, pay a little juice, and then
Yeah.
for the best. So I'm really glad how it came out. Football won yesterday because I don't know. I've just been watching a lot of these clips with Argentina. Like I don't know, they just play. They're like Paraguay with Messi. Like they foul like crazy. They play like they elbow. They yeah. They're just I don't want to say they're a dirty team, but they try to bend the rules a lot. And I'm glad that Spain won. A lot of people claim that football won yesterday because Spain actually played football on imagine like Imagine a
Yeah.
team winning the World Cup and having 0 shots on goal.
That's wild. That is wild, bro. It's crazy. And this is the thing that frustrates me is like, why didn't I like I should have made the bet you made also, because it was like we literally were saying it exactly. It's like the Spain defense is just too good. Like when you watch them, like
One
they
goal.
were
One goal the whole World Cup. Yeah.
yeah. One goal the whole World Cup is crazy. And they didn't even, and yeah, for Argentina not to get a shot on goal, I'm kind of into it. It's like, I'm not sure what game Argentina plays, but it's not football. And Gig said Rodri averaged 100 passes a game over the World Cup with a 93. Bro, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's insane. Like, those stats are ridiculous. Ridiculous. But congrats to the Spanish, congrats to Spain, to the Spaniards. Well deserved. I didn't know that the women held the title at the same time as well, which is kind of cool. The women's were like the Spanish women held it as well. So first time in a long time that the countries held the men's and women's. We'll go by the number. I'll rattle off the numbers in a little bit, like from Polymarket and Kalshi, but the numbers that I was reviewing this morning are staggering. But do we want to talk about the third place game real quick?
Yes, I was actually gonna say the same thing. I wanted to ask Gig, since he's listening, where was this England team in the semifinals? You know what I mean? Against Argentina. Score 5 was it 5 goals?
Six goals, bro.
Oh my gosh. Like, where was this team? Like, why did you park the bus? It just doesn't make any sense. Putting all your defenders against Argentina, just being up by 1 at the 70th minute, made no sense whatsoever. I know I picked Norway to beat England, but after that, I was rooting for England. And gosh, man, it really sucks. I really wanted Kane to have a chance to win it all. And Bellingham, he's such a cool guy. Yeah, overall, I was just very disappointed with like the strategy that England did against Argentina. But yeah, it's cool to see them like actually score a bunch of goals. Yeah, Saka was amazing. And you know what's crazy? Saka didn't even play in the semifinals, which was insane.
That's why, and because he had a hat trick. He had a hat trick on Saturday. Yeah, that's what it was. He scored 3. He put 3 in, I think, right?
Yeah,
wild.
I mean, granted, yeah, it was a no pressure game, and they played like they had nothing to lose. But again, the problem with the way they, at least I know I'm talking about the Argentina England game, but the problem was that they went way too defensive. And yeah, sure, you could like park the bus, but if there's no outlet, Argentina could just put as many people forward as much as possible without ever having to worry about a counterattack. And that's the difference between a team like Spain and a team like England. Spain, granted, they had one more person, but because of the red card, but they never felt like they were just parking the bus. They were trying to throw outlets, relieve the pressure, and actually pressure the other team to actually defend. So that's the biggest difference between like champions and, you know, people that don't lift the cup at the end of the day. So I think England lost to Spain in the Euros too. So I mean, yeah, they really need to reevaluate how they try to close out these games.
Yeah. So what is the deal with the coach? Like, what was the fallout? I wasn't really paying attention to social media. Like, with Tuchel, like, is like on the way out. Like, did he admit the fault? Did he, like, what was the deal?
No, I mean, he basically said like if it worked out, I would have been a genius. If it failed, I would have looked like an idiot, kind of thing. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what sports is. You know, it's all based on the tactical decisions that you make. But they put 3 defensive players, or he put 3 defensive players at the 70th minute. Imagine getting like attacked for 20 minutes straight by Argentina and all their offensive players. It's just way too. Yeah, it's too scary to be in that kind of position. You know, like I feel bad for the players themselves. And again, they did not have a way to outlet. Like you have Kane, great player, but he's slow as hell. And then the 2 fastest players that you have, like Madueke, and they took out like Spence. They took out a bunch of fast defensive players, and they brought in a bunch of tall, slow players. And literally, one of the players is supposed to be defending those headers, but what do you know? He didn't defend the header, and then they scored, right? And the biggest problem is, even if you go into extra time, you don't even have like offensive players to actually score goals. So maybe they were just hoping to get it into PKs, but Yeah, no, overall the strategy was so risky, especially if again this happened, right? Like where they gave up one goal, going to extra time would have been chaos. They gave up a second goal, and now they need to go on the offensive, and they tried to bring in Rashford at the end, but it was too little, too late. Yeah, but kudos to England and France for making a fun game.
Yeah,
In hindsight, Mbappe's being the golden goal was such a smart play to
yeah,
make because it
yeah.
was between Messi and Mbappe, right? And then they're playing a third place game that they
Yeah,
don't even care about. So defense is like kind of optional versus
yeah.
playing against Spain, zero
Lockdown.
shots on goal. Like it was such an obvious play. I don't know why we didn't do anything with that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good point. Good point. Good point. But wait, hold on. Gig said no, not really. But he was brought in not to park the bus. I think the players were gassed. He didn't rest Kane, Jude, Anderson all tournament. Oh, you're saying like gas from the tournament? Like that's it? Like they just ran out of it? Maybe. I don't know. Like I feel
That's
like
true. I mean, no midfield options. I mean, one of the things, Dave, as you're probably watching soccer/footy, is the midfield is kind of where the game state flows. Like if you can't control the midfield, you're pretty much screwed. And that's why if you saw how Spain was playing, that Rodri guy who had like 100 passes, he dictates everything. He dictates everything, like how it goes back, how it goes forward, how the cross passes go in. But overall, like I like Rice, but he's nowhere near the level of like of Rodri, unfortunately. And then I supposedly Mainu was injured, but who knows? Yeah. But yeah, overall, I mean, like let's take a step back. I'd say the World Cup was a big hit, very successful.
Amazing.
The timeline was insanely fun. I know some people hated it, but personally, I loved it.
Same.
I don't know. I mean, there's only so many like crypto timeline stuff you can talk about where it's like you're earning points or you're earning doing this. And yeah, overall, I loved the incentives. Like some guy was able to just win a bunch of World Cup
Dude,
tickets.
I read that article that you sent in the chat. That was crazy. That was wild.
And some people I realize some people are just so stupid, but some people are very, very smart in this space.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how they're all like kind of mixed into this one timeline. But yeah, it's insane. This guy farmed the crap out of or at least you wanted to give the context, Dave.
Yeah, so the dude essentially, so you guys remember how ADI Predict Street, right? Like became like the sponsor of the World Cup, right? And people were like, "What the fuck? Like, what is this?" So there's one dude that was like, "What is this platform? Like, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of these guys, right?" And I'll share the article in a second. But like, the guy was like, "Wait a minute, what is this? What is this platform?" And like, he goes to the platform. It's an actual prediction market platform, right? But instead of seeing Polymarket and Kalshi around every game, he was seeing ADI Predict Street. And these are the guys that were giving out tickets. If you guys remember this dude Morpheus, right? So there was one user that literally goes in and is like, "What is this platform?" And he's like, $30,000 in volume, and I can actually get tickets. So now he starts looking for he's got coma brain, and he's like immediately like, "Where's the inefficiency? Like, where is my edge here?" Right? And this is a guy that's been in crypto for a minute, right? So he starts looking at the platform. He starts farming a bunch of stuff. What happened? Oh.
Sorry, I try to highlight just you, but for whatever reason, it highlighted me instead. Damn, trying to give you the shine.
Oh wait, that's true. Why does it not do that? How does it? Oh, right. It's the two of us.
Anyways,
Coma tried to have a moment. Bottom line. Okay, there you go. It's right there in the bottom. Okay, so what happened was essentially this guy starts farming the ADI Predict Street platform. Okay. And he finds that there's these bots, right? After every game, like markets are settled, and he finds that these bots are still like selling fucking, Mexico winning the group at like 50 cents or 60 cents. So he starts doing volume. He's like, "This is amazing." And every night he's doing the same thing. He's winning tickets as this whole thing is going along as well. It was the craziest story. And by the time it was done, he was doing this every night with a bunch of his friends while taking his friends and family to all these games across the country. This dude lived the best life pretty much ever, right? Over the course of like the entire World Cup, got tickets, won money. And by the time it was all said and done, he was like, "This was the best experience that I've ever had," because he found the edge between Kalshi and Polymarket, settled. ADI Predict Street had bots that were still running and selling, Group A winner of Mexico. And he was just like, that was the thing that kicked it off for him. So he just kept layering in money and money and money. And look, there's certain bots. I think he showed the P&L. What was it, Coma? The P&L from one of the bots. That was essentially like minus 50,000 or 60,000 or something crazy by the time it was all said and done. But if you guys read the article, the story is such a feel-good, cool, like somebody actually winning story, but he didn't do anything crazy. Like it wasn't anything nuts. He just found the edge, exploited the hell out of that edge for the entire World Cup, and they rewarded the shit out of him with money and tickets to this entire thing. It was a beautiful story.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to him to finding the edge. And I think that's one of the things that I personally, maybe it's because I'm so locked into just making good plays and making money that any sign of, and you know this, Dave, as a trader or whatever, it's like anything that feels uncomfortable, it really like messes with your psyche, you know, like, oh, 100%. Where's the button that I'm looking for, whatever, right? But the reality is that there are a lot of projects, a lot of prediction market platforms outside of, you know, Polymarket and Kalshi that were giving tons of like promotion-esque incentives, and this was a huge one. And how many people in our space was really using Audi Street or Predict Street to actually make predictions? I bet you the competition was so low. Like I bet you that even just us playing on it would we might have been eligible for free tickets, dude. Like if we were just playing on here, but I guess we were just too comfortable using Kalshi or too comfortable using Polymarket, you know, like.
Yeah,
unfortunately, but hey, kudos to him for being able to just win it all and be able to go to a few World Cup games.
Like, I mean, his title, Coma, says everything. How I won 250 grand in World Cup tickets off a prediction market opportunity hidden in plain sight. Like that. No. That's the perfect that is the perfect title. Perfect. Because look, like all we saw was this right here, guys. This was it. It wasn't Kalshi. And then you guys remember we were clowning Kalshi. We were like, oh, Kalshi, the official, you know, prediction market of the World Cup. They're like, wait a minute, pause. Not really. We're the official partner of the official partner. And we were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. And then everyone was like, how do you even bridge to this platform? I mean, I was talking to some other people and they were just like complaining about it's impossible to trade on here. It seems like they made it very difficult to use in a way where it would reward the loyal users, if you know what I mean. But
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I mean, I'm like 100% sure that if we just played normally, even on here, we probably could have at least gone to one game, just based 100%. On the competition here. Yeah,
100%. This was a big fumble on our part, bro. A big miss. We definitely missed out. Meanwhile, all we were doing was just begging on the timeline, being like, Morpheus, send me to a game.
Yeah.
All we had to do was literally take the slips. We would do what we were doing, just like shift a little bit of money over to like the API platform, and we would have been good, bro. Oh,
I know. We're a prediction market show, and we did not.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
This is why we need these founders to, you know, shill on our platform, so we actually can learn about it too.
Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, like Gig said, look at what. So first thing, so they launched trading 2 days prior and had $30,000 of volume on the platform. We're literally talking about on this platform how fucking Polymarket and Kalshi have record-breaking numbers, literally record-breaking to the tune of billions. 1.25 billion was just wagered just on the game yesterday. Okay. So like the sheer volume is nuts. And this little platform that's got their name sprinkled everywhere had 30 grand of volume, and we missed this. Oh, what a fail. Oh my God.
This again, remember how I say this? Some people are so smart and so dumb. Did you read the number 2 portion?
Yeah. He goes, this is what's crazy, right? Like giving away thousands of tickets. If you know anything about me, you know that climbing crypto-based leader was my favorite game. Even Blast out special with my heart after I accidentally sent what was once a $750,000 airdrop to the wrong address. But that's a story for another day. I did not hear that story, but when I read that, I was like, either. Oh my God. Yeesh. Yeah, man. Oh my God. And this is right? Platform lives on top of a brand new Ethereum L2, and to deposit, you need to bridge to it and then transfer over to the platform. Maybe 1,000 of the 5 billion people watching the World Cup know how to confidently navigate that. And he's right. Nobody knows how to bridge nowadays. You have to do all this simple shit for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm mad at this
my
guy. This guy
God.
should have shared this article or share some alpha, you know, like
Saying, bro.
just the, you know, at the beginning of the World Cup. This guy was so greedy. He wanted all the tickets. He wanted all the tickets.
Like, Coma, if I'm being honest, you wouldn't have shared this shit either. Who the fuck are we
I
kidding,
know.
bro? You
I
wouldn't have
know.
shared this shit for a hot second. There's no fucking way. None of us would have shared
I
this.
give all my tennis alpha after I've already made my place.
yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I'm in the tennis alpha group. Motherfucker, the game, the set's over. Oh, God. God damn, man. But here, what a trip. That's crazy. But congrats to Cirrus, man. Like, for real. He made some money. He exploited. Bro, imagine the bot. He said he was waking up every single night and exploiting like that bot that just kept showing up and showing up and showing up.
Yeah, giving away money, basically.
Yeah. Wild. Just like giving away money. Insane. Yeah, I saw this also, Nunu. France bans Polymarket betting site because it doesn't comply with their quote gambling regs. It's a matter of time. This is true. Like, I think more and more countries are going to start like doing this and be like, oh, people are at jeopardy of like losing so much money, but you now cannot use Well, I guess, does it work via VPN still or no? Like, if you're in France and use a VPN for a country that it does work, could you still use it? Because we use it here.
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah.
I mean, I guess like, but there's always ways around these freaking ways around.
This Polymarket US. Hopefully, there's going to be a Polymarket France one day, but we'll see.
We'll see. Just so you guys understand, you ready? It's like I'm gonna read off the stats or the numbers. The Kalshi Argentina-Spain final contract, live only from Wednesday, so from the last show that we had, surpassed $1.27 billion in trading volume, the single largest market in the platform's history. Total World Cup trading exceeded $25 billion, dwarfing $2 billion for the finals and $1 billion for the Super Bowl. I get it. It was a month-long tournament, but still, imagine, bro. Polymarket's World Cup winner market drew $4.28 billion in total volume, with Spain at 59 cents and Argentina at 40 heading into the final. Obviously, the market had it right. This is why we obviously love prediction markets. And then it says Polymarket traders committed. This is where like people wanted to see Messi win. It was kind of like the Conor McGregor thing, remember, right? Where people were like 80% of the money was on Conor. Polymarket traders committed $123.5 million to Spain, but $158 million to Argentina because the speculative money wanted to back the underdog for the bigger payout, which is wild.
I mean, it's also plus money, so a lot of people wanted to get that extra juice, if you know what I mean. I mean, there's always greed when there is prediction markets or even betting platforms. I just thought it was actually funny. A lot of Americans, they were like, Spain won. Why didn't I win my play? And they did the 90-minute play instead of the actual lift the trophy. And oh man, I think that's the one thing that I feel like hopefully, you know, it educated a lot of people that there is a draw in this sport. Just because you go to extra time doesn't mean that your bet's gonna win. And that's the one thing that I tried to explain in my post, but I guess not a lot of people saw it.
Let me ask you a question, Koma. Would they make more? Is it? I guess I haven't run the numbers on this, but like, would they make more? Would the platforms make more money if they just opened it up to, if the whole game, if they put all the lines instead of being at just 90 minutes, if they opened it up for the whole game, or no?
Who would make more? Sorry.
Meaning like the platforms, right? Like Polymarket or Kalshi, like the fact that they have the option to be like if you pick Spain to, like you could pick Spain to win and whatever, the over under, right? Like 1.5, like total goals. You can't play that for like the overtime, right? Like for the extra time. It's all in the 90 minutes, unless I'm mistaken.
Right. But
like,
in general, there really is not overtime or extra time in most soccer games. Like it usually ends after the 90th minute. So trying to change that up will be kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. And usually, like Sportsbook, if it does go to extra time, they open up a separate market. But Polymarket probably doesn't do that just because the liquidity issue kind of thing. But generally, they have like an extra time market after it starts, if that makes sense. Yeah. So they already covered their bases that way. But yeah, it's pretty funny and kind of sad at the same time. Like people are risking so much money and they think that they're gonna they're like, oh crap, I won, and then they actually didn't. And then
bro. Oh my god. Because like as the game goes, because like I'm not usually worried, right? Like even if it's 0-0 first half, I'm just like, all right, second half's gonna pick up. Somebody's gonna score a goal. Like there's gonna be a little more urgency. But when it doesn't happen, you're just like waiting.
And you know, I'm like more of the over under guy. Like I don't really like picking
Yeah.
too much, but this one I just felt. I mean, again, Spain is one of those weird teams where they weren't giving up a lot of goals, so I just didn't feel too confident in the over. Yeah, I mean, again, I lucked out a little bit, but I could see why you did the over under, just because you found good value in the 1.5. As long as you score one, there should be two.
Just one, exactly, bro. Just one. And I was layering in nice, small. I was waiting. I picked some good spots. Fleeced. $300.
But overall, what was your World Cup experience like? I know you probably watched Qatar last time, but probably from a very different lens. You know,
extremely different, bro. I had an absolute friggin' blast. Like watching the games, predicting on the games, streaming. Like this was so. I gotta be honest. Like I'm gonna have a little bit of like withdrawal in a way because it's kind of like fuck. It's over now. This sucks. Like what am I gonna do? Like now I gotta go like Premier League and like all right, cool. But it's not World Cup, bro. Like everybody coming together. And I feel like it culminated yesterday. I don't know if I know you were at Korean barbecue, but the halftime show, bro, like I was watching it, like we had a living room full of people and like everyone, you had like Shakira and BTS, shout out to BTS and Coma losing his wallet in Vegas, like we had BTS there, bro. It was so awesome. And like, it was just feel good. You know what I mean? It was the perfect cap off. I think they did it amazing. It really is where the whole world kind of comes together. As crazy as some of the crazy stories that we heard about these fans fighting these, overall, I had the best fucking time ever doing this. Like, did you not have the best time, bro?
Yeah, definitely. Great time. This was one of the times where usually I talked about this too, where it's like the delicate balance between, having your place private, but at the same time, you want to win with your boys and kind of thing. So this was one of the few times where we have the private group chats and we could talk about our wins and like celebrate our wins or laugh at each other's losses. But then also the show, right? Like we every Monday and Wednesday we were recapping what the heck just happened. And yeah, just overall it was a good way to just kind of make a positive experience out of, like, I know not all of us were winners coming out of the World Cup, but at least we had some good vibes. But overall I really liked it. It actually kept me in check too, from like not overplaying certain games and things like that. So yeah, ended up pretty positive this World Cup. I don't know how much positive, but overall positive has been very good to me. And then I was layering in a couple of like tennis plays at the same time, but yeah, just can't complain about this World Cup. Made some good money and probably gonna buy some more Korean barbecue.
Let's go. Let's go. I did see. Oh, as an update, also, I feel like we should update everybody on. Remember your $100,000 slip? We know that it lost, obviously, but give the follow up, like in the story that came after that.
Bro, I'm so disappointed. Like that $100,000 slip would have been so meaningful to me, not even just the money wise, but the content wise. But literally, she lost 1 point, and then it was over. And then the girl, since the match was delayed, the one that won had to play again. Yeah, and that girl lost 6-1, 6-1. I kid you not. And I'm like, dude, this girl definitely had an injury.
Dude, what was the title of the post or the article where it was like, this chick Jacquemin is literally throwing games that she's literally throwing matches out here like on purpose. And I was like, oh, it's gotta stink.
Bro, that hurt me so bad. And then you know how I had that one tennis match yesterday? The Sheriff versus Paula Badosa, and apparently there was like a weather delay. And then when the weather got better, they just decided to just like postpone the match to tomorrow or whatever. And I was like, what the hell? Why? And then one of the players is Spanish, so I wonder if they just wanted to watch the World Cup rather than play the game.
Maybe.
So they ended up playing at 1 a.m. my time, and I fell asleep at like 12:30. I was trying to watch it, but I couldn't like wake up for it. I did the money line on the underdog at 37 cents, and then I did the plus 1.5 at 62 cents. The underdog actually won the first set, and then she was winning the second set 4-0. And then Paula Badosa decided to just quit.
Turn it on. Oh.
Yeah. So what happened was I won my money line bet, but the plus 1.5 ended up being 50-50. So it went from 62 cents
Oh,
to 50-50. So I actually lost $200 from that
oh,
game. So I
damn.
yeah, so I net out, I still ended up positive, but it's just hilarious how the favorite just decided to quit at 4-0 on the second set. Like she could have just
Oof,
finished 2 more freaking games, you know? Like
oof. Damn, 4-0, and she just gave up.
yeah, but it's crazy because like I think in normal sports books they would actually void both the over under and the money line if that happened. But so luckily
Mm,
at least Polymarket honored the win.
50-50.
But
Yeah.
yeah, 37 cents. I mean, I could have won both. That would have been a nice like $1,600, but ended up like 900 ish. So
All right.
yeah, I
Hey,
can't complain.
dub's a dub. A
Dub
dub
is a
is a
dub.
dub. That's it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, dude.
Um,
Tennis alpha, bro. That's the next
I'm
thing.
saying, I
US
gotta get in
Open.
that.
I Dave, I know World Cup is gone and I know World Cup tickets are expensive, but you know, once the US Open starts, I need you to go to Flushing
Bro,
every
I will
single
be there.
day. Put your like earpiece on and tell me who's winning, who's injured. Put your sunglasses on and just every single
Bro,
point, just let me know who's
I'm gonna
what the
be
alpha is.
I'm gonna be like the referees at World Cup. You know, they have like the camera like over
Yeah,
like their ear like this. I'm just gonna be running around from like Arthur Ashe Stadium to like
yeah.
center court to like here, and I'm gonna be like, all
You're
right,
gonna
come
tell me who's injured. I'm gonna be
on.
on the
Yeah.
earpiece, like making the plays while you're telling me who's winning and losing.
I'm gonna have
Split
the
the
earpiece in,
profits.
like, listen. I'm watching the warm ups. I'm telling you right now, Sinner doesn't look good. He doesn't look good. Imagine. Oh my god. No, but I'm excited for Flushing. I go every year, so I'm definitely
Oh, that's
going to
awesome.
at least. Yeah. I absolutely love it. It's so much freaking fun. Yeah, so I'm super excited for it. I mean, I think I mentioned this last time. I mean, you have to literally sell a kidney in order to be able to afford like water and food at the US Open, which is great.
Mhm.
The tickets are reasonable, but it's
Yeah.
the food and it's everything else that they bang you over the head with. It's crazy how expensive it actually is, but it's a great time, man. It's a phenomenal time. I go almost every year for my birthday. So yeah, man,
Oh,
I'm
your
excited.
birthday's around that time, I
The
see.
27th, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Anybody ask how old I am? I'm gonna kill you.
25, like Nat Nat.
25, baby, like just like Nat Nat, baby. What else? I watched the UFC fight on Saturday. Did you watch
Oh, yeah.
Usman and Duplessis?
Yeah, I watched that as well. Made some good money on that one as well. Man, I don't know. I've just been on a nice little like heater these
Let's
days.
go. Love
So
it.
yeah, I won a parlay between Duplessis and the what was the fight right before it? I did a parlay of those two fights together. Made like
The guy that just came back. What's his name? Oh my god, I forgot.
I don't know. Oh, man,
UFC fight card. What the hell was it?
Leroy Duncan.
Leroy. No, I was talking about the other guy. Oh, maybe that's not the one.
Yeah, I did a parlay with him and Leroy Duncan and that one won me. How much did that win me? That one won me like $500, which is cool. And
Nice.
then the UFC was pretty fun. It was I didn't go too hard on it, but overall good card.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this like Tommy McMillan. This kid is like a beast.
Tommy McMillan. I didn't watch the full undercard. I watched the Chase Hooper, Mitch Ramirez because I was waiting because
that was crazy. Yeah,
it was great. But like my nephew, obviously being like the crazy UFC guy he is, he's like, dude, Chase Hooper, no way. He's been off for too long. Super crazy value on Mitch Ramirez. He gets literally choked out, like one arm choke almost. He gets choked, rear naked choke. And I'm looking at Nate like this. I'm like, value? This guy got choked out in the first round, bro. Like, what kind of analysis are you giving me over here? 25%? There's money out the window on that one. I'm like, thank you, bro.
I actually was thinking the same thing, but I was playing it a little bit smarter in a sense that I wanted to wait after the first round. Just because Chase Hooper missed weight. So I was thinking potentially he might get tired after the first round, and that would be where the value would kick in. But then, Hooper just kind of dominated that and made him look a little silly there.
Yeah, that's what Nate said. I'm watching the fight with Nate. I'm looking. I'm like this. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I'm like, for real? I'm like, what's the now? Let's talk the Kamaru Usman freaking Duplessis for the DDP fight was honestly, it turned out to be a great fight.
100%.
And bro, and I was just like, I mean, Usman was taking a beating for a good chunk of it, right? But like he was, bro, taking kicks to the head, and I was just like, my gosh, how is he taking this punishment? And still, there was a couple of times, bro, dude was like, Kamaru was out on his feet. I was like, that's it, it's a wrap. But like DDP never like really like went in for the finish.
I know, that was kind of annoying.
Yeah. And when it got to the 5th round, you were just like, come on, like push. And Kamaru's corner told him, he was like, bro, you need to push. You need to push for, like, you need to finish this dude right now. That's it. It's only a finish. And he was getting him. And at the end, but he waited for like the last like 10 seconds. And then that barrage where I was just like, oh my God, he's going to get him. He's going to finish him. But too little, too late, man. Too little, too late. But good, great fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go for. I mean, I would have gotten really pissed if I had the fight not to finish play, or like, you know, fight ends in KO. Because how many times did Usman look like he was on like ice skates, bro? Like, dude was. I feel bad for him. Like, dude, just end it now. Like, what's the point? I think he got a concussion like in the 1st or 2nd round, because I have no idea how he was staying up. He looked like he was a little out there. Yeah.
Yeah, he literally looked like he like used to, like, you know, when they wobble and like they try to put like weight on the back foot and the back leg, and like that just wobbles, and you're just like, dude, like if like you got to go in for the kill. But you in the post fight interview, like DDP was just like, my corner told me to like stay disciplined, like make sure like don't go too crazy, blah blah blah. But we'll see. Now he's you think he gets a shot now at Strickland for the for the title? But like these guys were off for a year, though, dude.
Yeah, like I think Strickland is gonna defend against Imanov or something like that, and then probably gonna be DDP. DDP is such a weird fighter. Like, he doesn't look like he could strike, but somehow he's able to.
Yes.
Yeah, somehow he's able to figure it out. I mean, Shemaev is dealing with him is one thing. I actually met Shemaev once in like a mall or somewhere, and I was like, "Is that Shemaev? Dude's huge." Dude is huge.
Really?
Like, how the hell does he weigh 180 something or whatever? It's crazy. But yeah, like I think I don't know what it is. Maybe he's just fights in a funky way that it's hard to figure out his stand-up, because even against Strickland, he beat him in the stand-up. So yeah, I think Usman is I mean, I respect Usman a lot, but 185 is not for him. These guys are way too big. He's not big enough to handle 185. So go back to 170, try to win it there. But yeah, 185 is just not big enough. Yeah. You could already tell how big DDP was compared to Usman. And Usman's not like a small guy by any means. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to what our show is gonna be like after the World Cup, because you know, there's gonna be NFL, there's gonna be college football. Like, we could definitely, you know, find games that we think will be really fun to talk about. And then crazy enough, like Premier League and all of those games are going to be up in a month too. So, man, these guys are working overtime, which means we need to work overtime, and we'll be talking about a bunch of things. Yeah. Anything on the this is we didn't talk about this before, but anything on the Love Island side that we need to worry about, or anything?
So Love Island is done now, right? Done now. But I think what it proved out was like the category or the sector, right? Because like, look, check this out. Like, if you look now on Kalshi, right, you're starting to see now Big Brother, right? Same thing, right? Like, kind of the same, like the reality TV show thing is now starting to take hold, because I think the final numbers were somewhere above like $30 million or $35 million in total volume traded, which obviously in comparison to World Cup is literally peanuts. But when you're trying to prove out a sector and see, like, does this actually have legs? Are people doing it? $35 million is still $35 million, right? Like for Love Island, like to finish up, which was more than the Oscars, which was more than the Grammys, when people are picking best actor, like best new artist, right? Like best album of the year and shit like that. Like, it's more, bro. There's real like money being poured in here. And look, I never watched like Big Brother, but now Love Island also has Love Island US, which is the one we just finished, Love Island UK. But I think the one overwhelming thing that I'm realizing now, Coma, is the US market wants to predict, right? Like Love Island like has a UK show. They've had it for 8 seasons already, right? 8 seasons. And you only saw it just now make here and like come onto like the prediction market scene here, right? Like recently, because it was Love Island US. Bro, the US is the biggest fucking market out here. People want to predict. And I think the more that like, you know, like the authorities try to get involved, or like states try to like freeze in this, it's just you're gonna you're losing a battle that I think is not worth spending all of this money and effort on. This is happening, bro. Prediction markets are a thing, and people just need to get on board. That's it. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, the money's here. Big Brother now, like it's season. Look at this, season 28. There's already $1 million already spent over here. Look at all this, bro. When you click on culture, look, I didn't even know you could do all this shit, dude. Look at this. Look, Oscar best picture, $1.9 million. Like, who's gonna be like eliminated in these things? Top Spotify song of the year.
I see that.
People want to predict. Oh, great.
Oh, BTS top song on Spotify this year. That's correct. That's kind of crazy. Swim.
Let's go. Yep. GTA, bro. This is gonna have probably a like, who knows? Are we gonna see what is the latest with GTA, bro? Like,
I don't know.
I don't even know anymore. It's like, oh, we took pre-orders. Is it gonna come before 2027 or not? I don't know. They say yes, but I don't know.
Apparently, we're gonna have like some type of potential Big Brother insider. That's what Brett told us. So
true.
We'll see.
True.
On a guest on our show. I mean, yeah.
I want. Oh, Koma. Also, the esports upset that we were chatting about too. T1. Yeah. You were telling me was a huge upset at a recent tournament. I'm not the esports guy. I'm not really sure. Sure. Talk to me.
Yeah. The T1 got upset by the European representative, Kameen Corp, but so they ended up making it to the finals, and then on the other side it was Dplus KIA versus Gen.G, and Gen.G were like huge favorites as well, and they lost as well. So it ended up being two of the unexpected teams in the finals. And then unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your perspective, like the Korean team ended up winning 3-0. So that was the final. I thought KC could have a single chance, maybe they could take one game, but the Korean teams they're just too good, man. They're just too good before aliens before GT. But yeah, this esports World Cup thing is actually kind of crazy. I wish I played more of the other games, or I knew more about the other games, but my main focus was on League of Legends, and yeah, it was really cool, like watching the Dplus KIA actually take it. I think they've been a team that's always been like kind of middle of the pack in Korea, not quite as respected from a international scene. So for them to be able to get some spotlight and get some love from the international crowd, it was pretty good. I think they played in France, so yeah, it was a pretty cool crowd.
Is there hold on, as I'm looking like on Kalshi, like where are the majority? Does it happen mostly on Polymarket or Kalshi? Because I'm looking at this. Is this like Counter-Strike 2? This is ongoing like right now. This is a live market right now with just like 100,000 on Kalshi. Does the majority of this happen on Polymarket, or like where have you made? I'm assuming you've made some bets on some of these esports tournaments. No, like you're doing it on Polymarket, yeah?
Mostly I do my stuff on Polymarket. Kalshi, I just, again, you know how I feel about Kalshi, but
yep.
Funny enough, Polymarket now is no longer. I didn't realize this, but they were subsidizing the withdrawal fees, so they're no longer subsidizing that. So now it's like a 0.06% withdrawal fee or something like that.
Interesting.
It is what it. Yeah, it is what it is. Deposit fees, withdrawal fees, funding fees. Everything fees. I get these companies need to make money, I guess.
fees, and more fees. Yeah. So same market. I think now this one has 148,000. Let me see. Saw youngsters. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Crazy. Yeah.
Back in the day, whenever you trade stocks, they would charge you a fee, and then Robinhood kind of came out of nowhere and was like, "We don't charge fees."
Yeah.
How do they make money then? Like Robinhood, is it? And why can't Polymarket and other platforms do the same thing? Like, is it like, especially if Polymarket and Kalshi are trying to come off as like not a sports book, but we're like a place where you could trade contracts, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I think what people need to realize is essentially like there's always in the beginning when something is just starting, right? Like let's just say like trading stocks, and it was just like, oh, E-Trade, like 99 cents, and then like everybody was just kind of undercutting everybody. As a market or as an industry, right? Let's say matures, you're going to see the competition come in, and it's like, well, how do they make money? You're going to see prediction markets like what I think is a very, very similar route to kind of how equities trading is order flow, right? There's market makers, right? Like you need liquidity in prediction markets, right? Kalshi has like one of the biggest Wall Street market makers actually making markets for the last like 2.5, 3 years on their platform, and what's called in a firm called Susquehanna, right? More and more companies and market makers are going to come into this fray, and that's how you make money. Right now, Kalshi is going to obviously take a certain percentage from whoever, but they need liquidity on their platform. So the market makers are going to make money because the way in which they make money is off of the spread. But here's the thing that not a lot of people know is like, oh, we're going to get the bigger Wall Street players coming in. That's not good. That's great for you as a participant in prediction markets, because the more players that come in, the more big players, the more liquidity that comes in, the tighter the spreads, which means if you're putting in market orders, sometimes now on certain markets, you could have a 6, 8, 10 on Love Island. Bro, if you were crazy enough to put in a market order on any of the Love Island markets, you were getting clipped for 12, 15 cents, like for a spread, meaning buy and sell. Because here's the difference. Market makers buy on the bid and sell on the ask. Whereas you as the average person, you buy on the ask and you sell on the bid. And that's the reward that market makers get for actually like providing liquidity where it doesn't exist. Now, us being crypto, we're all turned around because crypto market makers are not even close to what a real market maker is supposed to be. And like prediction market makers are going to be the be all end all at the end of the day. And that's how these platforms and these market makers are going to end up making money. But it will be beneficial to us as the users, because you know how like Polymarket, I don't know if it was Polymarket or Kalshi went to like they went to like 1/10 of a penny. Now.
Polymarket started doing that, yeah.
Right? Like that now means like for the market maker, like that kind of sucks, right? Because as the market maker, you want bigger spreads. You genuinely want that. But as a user, you love to see something like that, because that means more liquidity and like less variance. When you put in a market order, you're not moving the market almost at all. If you put, let's say, a $50,000 or $100,000 bid in at the market on a World Cup game, you're maybe moving it 1 or 2 ticks. And it's just like, that's what you want. You want healthy, liquid, tight markets. That's where users are going to benefit from as well.
I see.
So, yeah.
It seems like there's another market making aspect of it from like even these like parlays / combos as well. So it seems like some big players are able to make money through like playing the other side of these crazy combos, and it's kind of working out nicely for them too there. So
we got to start doing more of these $10 combos. Wait, what's the update? Remember how we did it we saw last time? Where's the the combos? Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, apparently did you see that that post about Car? Some guy posted about Car doing like 28 variations of like this MLB $10 plays, and apparently he won one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So I don't know if it's people just realizing they could hack the system where, like 28 times 10. What's 28 times 10? Like 280 bucks.
280.
Yeah, and then he was able to turn $10 into $4,000 by playing like a bunch of variations of a parlay.
Bro, are we missing out? Like, is this the edge now? Like, are we missing the bus right here, bro? I feel like we're missing something, bro, because like
we definitely are missing something, because yeah, they must be doing something that is making this work, because I don't know, like I'm not following along where it's like, yeah, like, oh my god, let me send you this link. This is hilarious.
Send it.
Yeah, so this guy's #1 right now.
Okay.
But look at his activity and scroll down. Like, can you share your screen later?
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll down. He's #1, by the way. Wait, show more activity, maybe. Oh shit.
Wait, come on. Oh, come on, bro. Continue in view only mode. Can I just Okay, wait, hold on. Let me log.
I can share my screen really quick.
Let's see if this will do it.
I can share my screen.
Yeah, go for it, Coma. Wait, is this gonna get me in? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. All right, yeah, share your screen. Bum, 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 bum.
You see my screen?
Yep.
Let me zoom in a little bit so it's easier to see. So this person is number 1 on the leaderboard, I believe. Yeah, this guy Audi.
8 legs, 14,000%. Jesus Christ!
But look at his activity. Wow, he redeemed this. But this activity that he did was 8-pick combo, 8-pick combo, 8-pick combo, $10, $10, $5, $11, $12, 8-pick combo, 8-pick combo.
Holy shit!
So he's just changing each variation. I don't know how you even like are able to mathematically or choose what to choose, but
bro,
I don't know. It seems like they found the glitch where you could literally go through every variation at a $10 clip, and then as long as one of them wins, you're good to go. Yeah. And how much did you spend here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm just gonna assume it's like 25 ish, 30, maybe
$300-400.
Yeah, $300-400, and now he won $1,000 plus he won.
And now if that combo, what's it called? Right,
20,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So this could be the alpha, guys. I mean, if you guys are still listening on the show, like I think these people are very smart about how they're doing it. Polymarket must have seen this. Do they care? Who knows? Like, is it in the T's and C's? I don't know, but it seems like that's the play that they're making right now. Yeah.
Bro, 14,000%. That is insane.
Yeah, but like if you look at them, I'm pretty sure. Wait, did I just see Lily
Phillips? I love this. This is so good.
Yeah, they're all doing the same thing.
They're all doing the same shit.
They're all doing the same shit. Yeah.
Wow. Everyone wants to try and hit, right? Because Como, do you remember last week where we were just like 6,000 or 7,000 or 8,000%? Look at this now. Now it's literally doubled. So if you want to try and have a shot at the $20,000 grand prize, you have to literally now start matching 15 or 18,000%. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're all doing the same thing, Dave. Yeah,
that's wild. Holy
so
cow.
This is the alpha, I guess. Yeah, where it's like you put very small amounts, spread it across like 30 different bets, and then you put like.
But you find one combo, and then like you just do different you find like the legs you want to play, and then you just put like the different variations of them. Or
it seems like that's the play. I guess the only problem with that is like in situations like this, everyone's kind of doing the same thing after they realize the alpha, and then now like if you're number 6, like I don't think Car is number 6. I don't know if they actually make money on. Let me see what the daily prize is.
50K, right? And
it's 50K, but then the problem is like who actually gets placed. I think it was like top 5 or something last time, if I recall. So like you may have hit 12,400%, but if you don't make it into the top 5 now, you just burn like $300, $400, which I guess is worth the risk. But
imagine like, bro, this is crazy that we're seeing this on a regular basis now. Right? Like that we're seeing 16,000%, 15,000% gains, which is kind of nuts. But in a way, it's almost like, does it actually like bring value? Right? Like, because like
it brings volume, and that's what they care about. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like look at the first day 1 when they started.
Yeah, exactly. And look how much it's ramped up.
Yeah, progressively you could tell like it's even day 2, 7,000%. And then next thing you know, like on the 20th now, it's like, someone has a $14,000 play.
Yep.
And then
people are always gonna find a way to game this shit, bro. They'll always find a way.
This is what's wrong with crypto, man.
Yeah.
People can't genuinely. Bro, yeah.
That's life, bro. That is life. Thanks, Nunu. You too. That's life. That's life, bro. People are always going to try and find the edge. And in a world where the edge is literally rewarded to the tune of 50 grand every day, that's what it is, bro.
I know it is what it is. Yeah.
That's it, kids. At the hour mark, Coma, great show, good stuff. Anything on tap? You got anything on tap cooking for today? What markets you look at? Tennis? Anything else?
Everything is looking a little bleak today. I mean, there's MLB, so I might need to kind of shift my mindset a little bit. I haven't been watching as many MLB games, but man, I wish I did yesterday because Bucket went 14-1 or something like that, 13-2. That was insane. I wish I could have just done a parlay on that. You know?
Yeah,
that would have been sick. I would have won. But no, overall, I'm probably gonna mainly focus on MLB because there really isn't too much. But yeah, I mean, it's Monday. Got to get my life back in order, and then we'll start figuring things out. Yeah.
Let's go. And shout out to Brett. Couldn't make it today. He's doing a little cross-country travel. He's doing a big move with the familia. But yeah, man, appreciate all you guys tuning in. Coma, good shit today, guys. Don't forget to tap in with us on Wednesday, same time, 10:30. Do we have funding predicts coming on Wednesday, Coma? Are we confirmed or are we still, is Drippy? What's the deal?
We got to talk to the team. We'll get back to you guys. And if not, then you'll see me and this lovely man again on Wednesday, just talking all things predictions.
You know it. And always shout out to the sponsors, DG3. Thank you. I had a great time showing the whole fam exactly how I trade prediction markets now, how to trade sports. They were literally like mind blown. They were like, what is this? This is not like making bets. And I'm like, I told you it's not betting, it's predicting. Shout out to the Stitch 3 AI team. And we got some other inquiries over the weekend. Coleman, we got to chat about the Kairos team. I got a DM from the Upshot team. So guys, get at us. We want to bring you on the show. We're looking for sponsors, obviously, as always. But that's the show for today. gmPM. We will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.
Check the board. Run the score. Hit his crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Kalshi got smoke, Polymarket got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3C. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet, got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Won the score. Hit his crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? Dave got the spark. Coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Coma brag. gmPM.